There's something special about walking where history walked before you. And here at Fort Jackson in Savannah, Georgia, it feels like the past is just one brick away. As I make my way along this path, the old bricks crunch underfoot, and wouldn't you know it, a soldier just passed by. Don't worry, he's friendly. Probably just on ghost patrol. Now, before we head inside, take a look at this, a moat. Not just for fairy tales and drawbridges. It was built to keep the enemy out and maybe gators in. Old Fort Jackson is the oldest brick fort still standing in Georgia. Construction began in 1808 as part of President Thomas Jefferson's plan to beef up our coastal defenses after the American Revolution. You know, just in case the British came back for round two. Inside, these walls echo stories from the War of 1812 and the Civil War. Confederate forces used this fort to defend Savannah from Union attacks. Imagine the sound of cannon fire and the shouts of soldiers echoing off these walls. Yeah, things got real here. Up here, the cannons still stand guard, aimed out over the Savannah River like they've been waiting for 150 years to say, "Go ahead, try me." During the Civil War, this fort was part of Savannah's defense line, but when Union troops captured Fort Pulaski downriver with their fancy new rifled cannons, the writing was on the wall. Fort Jackson's defenses were suddenly outdated. Now let's go out toward the river, the mighty Savannah. For centuries, this waterway has been the lifeblood of the city, used by everyone from Native Americans to European settlers to rum smugglers, cotton merchants, and Civil War ships. And speaking of ships, look at that big old barge go by. These giant cargo ships are today's river warriors, hauling everything from cars to containers of who knows what. Savannah's port is actually one of the busiest in the whole country. And just when you think it can't get any more Savannah than this, here comes the Georgia Queen, floating like she owns the river. A modern riverboat styled after old paddle wheelers that once filled these waters with music, gambling, and, well, maybe a little moonshine. It's part showboat, part history lesson, and all charm. From battles fought to barges floated, from the boom of cannons to the hum of paddle wheels, Fort Jackson reminds us that Savannah's always been a city with one foot in the past and the other cruising downriver. Thanks for walking with me through history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you enjoyed the journey. And next time you hear a cannon fire, just hope it's part of the show.